It's KendyK all day. And it's time for me to get some lunch in. And I'm just going to do some Greek yogurt. And I am enjoying this honey vanilla Greek yogurt. 2/3 a cup of this gives you, listen to this, y'all, 7 grams of protein in just 2/3 of a cup. Let's go ahead and give 2 wallops. And I think that's closer to I think it's about a cup. And I've got some delicious blackberries, a superfood, because they are high in antioxidants and high in fiber. Yes, yes, and yes, they check all the boxes for me. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. And this Better Goods yogurt in the orange container, y'all, it has honey vanilla. So my first time having it, and I think I will get it again. Very super pleased with the Better Goods brand. So that's lunch. Plus that's lunch plus my 30-gram Quest protein shake. That's going to be lunch for KendyK all day while I do my meal prep. Thank you all for joining me. This is KendyK all day. Hi there, Simply Debbie Sue. How are you, friend? Thank you for being here. I already did lunch. Bada bing, bada bing. It is done. Lunch is ready for the friends who are here joining us. This is KendyK all day. Yeah, blackberries are delicious at this moment. So if you're looking for something high fiber superfood, blackberries would be my choice for you because I am enjoying the blackberries for real, for real. So that's my lunch. And now, y'all, because I'm in the midst of my workday, you know, we don't do any fancy editing over here. Since I'm in the midst of my workday, we're going to go ahead and get started on the veg. I am prepping veg for the week because it's already Tuesday. And I realized, y'all, I had not prepped this veg, and we cannot let this food go to waste. We cannot let this food go bad. And this food just does not last like it used to. If you know what I mean, drop in those comments. And by the way, I've got a poll question going. Don't forget to answer that. Well, I'm reminding myself that I want to have a poll question going. Thank you all for joining in. Thank you all for chiming in. Hey there, look at all my friends joining. Hey there, Sandra James living in. Now, this is my lunch. Blackberries with Greek yogurt from Better Goods. Oh my goodness. It's the honey vanilla flavor yogurt. And friends, it gives you 7 grams of protein. And so I did like a whole cup of yogurt in my mind. So I feel like that's going to give us like 10 to 12, maybe even 14 grams of protein. And y'all already know, 30-gram protein shake. We're doing it today. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's KendyK all day. That is delicious. Y'all get yourself, pick up some blackberries. And I feel like since it's whole foods, I feel like it's okay. It's okay on my weight loss journey. And y'all, I picked this up. I picked up all this veg at the farm market. And I picked up this little honeybee. And this is just a little 2-ounce honeybee because I was not familiar with this beekeeper. And I needed to just sample. and see what I think. So I'm going to try a little bit in my Greek yogurt and fresh blackberries. Welcome in, friends. So here goes nothing. And this comes out of West Tennessee. Atoka is in West Tennessee. So we're going to try out her honey. She's a very nice lady, though. I will say that much about her. But we're going to try a little bit of her honey in my Greek yogurt and fresh blackberries. Y'all, it's a treat. It's a midday treat, but full of fiber in the fresh blackberries and full of protein in the Greek yogurt. Plus, I've got my 30-gram protein shake from Quest, from my friends at Quest. You know how I roll. And while I've been on my weight loss journey, just to ensure I get all my protein macros in for the day, I do try to have at least one. Hey there, Kara. How are you? Be well with Kara. Thank you for joining me. Hey there, Life with Wanda. Thank y'all for joining me. We're just over here doing KendyK's meal prep. And y'all know today is Tuesday. And you know it's usually a meal prep on a what? On a Monday. But life be like that sometimes. Y'all, can I tell you this right here? Something special. Okay. Y'all have some. Have some. All right. We family over here. Y'all have some. Go wash your hands first, though. Thank y'all for joining me. It's KendyK all day. I appreciate those who came right on in and hit their like button on the way in. I appreciate you. That helps the algorithm. Sends positive engagement signals. So y'all, let's get to prepping because I have to finish my workday. So the poll question is, it's Taco Tuesday. Are you tacoing it today? Are you doing taco style today? Or are you just doing something in the family of tacos? Something Tex-Mex-ish. Or you might be like me, just now trying to get your lunch accomplished. You'll worry about dinner later. Sometimes it's like that too, right? Yeah. I really appreciate y'all coming on in here. Thank y'all for being here. It's KendyK all day. Thank you all for joining me. Ooh, Kara's got something. This is, thank you for the thought, y'all, because what I do have out, Kara, this might work for me. Thank you. She said she's making burritos with those Mission brand low carb tortillas. And I think some of the Mission are even 0 carb. So where we're going to get started, y'all? We've got fresh zucchini, fresh squash from the farmer's market. And y'all, I was back in the car before I realized I did not even bring my people along to the farmer's market. Y'all, I'm out of practice. That was my first time at the farmer's market in my community. It opened 2 weekends ago, but it was raining. And that's one thing KendyK don't really do. If it's raining, to me, that means we just don't need to be at the farmer's market today. Because my hair can't handle that. Right, friends? Yeah, my hair can't handle all that. Yeah. For real. Yeah, that would require me to start from the beginning on this hair. And I ain't got time for that. Not in the middle of my weekend. That can derail my whole weekend getting this hair wet. Amen. Now we're just meal prepping these. I am cutting these because these red bell peppers, all of this is just good fiber and antioxidants and all of that other good stuff. But we pay premium prices for these red, orange, and yellow bell peppers. So I've got to go ahead and meal prep these, and by meal prep, I'm meaning I wash them with my 2-ingredient fruit and veggie wash. And now I'm getting ready to put them on my Mueller dicer and dice them up. So that's why you can see me just rough chopping them a little bit, getting the seeds out. Then when I need some for pasta salads, for stir fries, for fried rice, any of those things. That's what I know I purchased the green onions for, is for shrimp fried rice. Just getting these seeds out. So once we get into the dicing, chopping up our veggies, everything's ready to go. Everything is ready to go. Yeah, those little burritos are really good. So Carrie, you have what I did do, y'all, is I did take out some ground beef from the freezer. It is the Sam's Club brand, the organic ground beef. It's an 85/15. And if you're not getting your ground beef at Sam's Club or Costco, you're just getting you're not giving your family and yourself the best quality ground beef, which I really need to say ground chuck. 85% lean, 15% fat. That's a real good mix. And I can taste the difference. And I'll tell you too, I took a deep dive in my freezer to see how much ground beef and stuff I had left. And I found some ribeyes. Ooh. So ribeyes are going to be coming up. Maybe not this week, but it looks like that was, I know I have a couple of packages of mild Italian sausage because I've been using a lot more mild Italian sausage than I have ground beef or ground chuck. But since it's Taco Tuesday, I definitely needed some ground beef. So I have that thawing. So that gives me an idea. Anybody else? What are you having? Hey there, Vickie's World. Vickie's World, what are you having for dinner for you and your family today? Have you decided on anything? Welcome in, Grant. How are you? Glad I scrolled up. I would have missed some friends. KendyK is over here meal prepping the veggies. I'm prepping the veggies so I can start the chopping. I'm going to chop up these bell peppers because, you know, we can't let this food go bad. Yeah, because I realized that, hey, I should go live and check in with the family. That's y'all. I said, let me go ahead and just wash all the veg, sprayed it down really good with my 2-ingredient fruit and veggie wash. Okay, check for that poll now. I believe I started the poll. Check for it now. Am I on the right live stream? Y'all, I might not be on the right live stream. Lord have mercy. Y'all, I thought that I started a poll and pinned a comment, but I may have put all that on the wrong live stream. Huh? Wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be typical KendyK as a part-time creator? messing stuff up sometimes. Now, what's funny is Kara says she is doing burritos. That's good. So that's kind of Tex-Mex-ish for Taco Tuesday. I don't know, y'all. I might do like a taco salad and go ahead and bulk this one because I only have 1 pound of meat, and you know these my child, my man, my child, he's about to be 21, y'all. He doesn't like when I call him a boy, but he don't want me to use his name, so I don't know what to call him. It's too much to think about, and I'm trying to be live. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a lot, right? But anyway, so I know if I add some refried beans or black beans, then I can turn that 1 pound of meat into high protein. I can triple that protein, and just by bulking it up with some black beans, and that'll give me some plant-based protein. And everybody needs a boost of fiber for the good digestion. Amen. Amen. Hey y'all, hey, it's KendyK all day. I'm over here enjoying my lunch. And in case you're just joining us, I am having Greek yogurt with honey and fresh blackberries. I don't want to give you whiplash. Thank y'all for the hearts. Appreciate you. There is no telling what live stream I put that on. Probably my Shop Talk live stream. And yes, if you are a content creator, or you're thinking about becoming a content creator, or you're trying to grow your channel, Shop Talk is my recommendation, because it's all about creators, helping creators to connect, collaborate, and grow their channels. Make sure I'm talking loud enough because I don't have an external microphone. I'm over here chopping to the side so that I can talk to y'all and eat my blackberries with honey and about a cup of Greek yogurt. So I'm getting high fiber and high protein. And to make sure I get an extra 30 grams of protein, I am having a Quest Vanilla protein shake. So I'll do this live stream and chit chat with y'all, and then when I sit back down just to resume my work day, this is my lunch hour. I'll take my shake with me, sip on that. So that's been one of the biggest differences. I know for sure that I just don't have the food noises silenced, and I'm grateful for that. So I don't have as much of an appetite. So I will definitely be continuing to sip. And these are going to be, so I'm doing some bell pepper strips. And then the rest I'll be putting on the Mueller dicer. So I'll put these on the Mueller dicer. And let me just do some orange strips, yellow strips, and red strips. And y'all, I just cut them into strips and put them in wax paper, and then pop that wax paper into a Ziploc bag, and they are good to go. Because I will not waste my good money in this economy. There's no need to when you can just meal prep all of that stuff. And then, you know, when you need that for quick cooking, and everything that KendyK cooks is quick cooking or I'm going to quicken the cooking, like by cooking in my Instapot. Or I'm going to that thing, I'm going to slow roll it all day in the oven. Think about that now, y'all. Anything you put in the oven on low all day, it can't help but come back absolutely delicious. Okay, it's hard to mess up. But if you need some support on that, yeah, check out KendyK's Quick and Easy Meals that focus on 5 ingredients or less. And then also check out my healthy cooking playlist that focuses on high protein and high fiber meals. Okay, I think we are ready, y'all, for us to do our Mueller dicing. So we're gonna put the veg back here. And I'm just gonna cut this zucchini up, and I have 1 squash, and I'm gonna dice these up. We'll dice the green onion later. But I know I'm going to be doing this sooner rather than later this week. I know I'm going to do some shrimp fried rice. And you know how I do it. I'm gonna mix just a little bit of brown rice, like a cup of brown rice, and swap out the rest of the rice for rice to cauliflower. And all these recipes are already in. My Eating to Live playlist. That's the name of my high protein, high fiber, low carb playlist. Look at my junk bowl. Just throw everything away. The junk. And normally I probably wouldn't discard as much of that. I'm just going to shift us around so that I have the veggies that I'm going to put on the dicer this way. Let's shift, 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 shift. And I always cut my veggies. I love these mats because you can put them in the dishwasher. You can use bleach on them. And, you know, wood cutting boards are nice, but they do hold a lot of germs. Okay? And I hope you're not cross-contaminating with meat and raw fruits and veggies. Am I sauteing the veggies? Well, I'm trying to come up with something for dinner. And that's why I'm asking you all what you're having for Taco Tuesday. I've heard 1 vote for burritos, and I am throwing 1 pound of organic ground beef, 85/15 ground beef. So that's an option. In which case I would be dicing these up. But anyway, I'm still, you know, examining all my options. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay. I know this is a little bit loud, but no time like the present to go ahead and get this done. I bought this during the pandemic, and the blades are still just as sharp as the day I purchased it. This is my go-to. It came with several different blades, but I tend to chop everything on this small blade, including onions and bell peppers. Give me just a second. I'll show you how well it just gives everything a uniform chop. And I just love that. Because this time of year, y'all, in another week or two, these bell peppers and onions especially, they will be in their peak season, and you can get a 3 or 5 pound bag of onions for $2. So you know that's when I'm going to be a meal prepping queen, especially on these vegetables. So we can get them meal prepped and in the freezer. But that's a really good idea, because the yellow, orange, and red bell peppers, they are they're much sweeter than the green. Okay, you're gonna have some chicken, Grant. Okay. Now I have plenty chicken too, but I do feel like the next time I go to Sam's Club or Costco, I need to get another 4-pack of ground beef because every once in a while you got to spend a little extra time in the freezer and make sure you're rotating your meal prep stuff because y'all know. Thank you all for joining me. So I'm not gonna do, I don't know, I may do taco salad. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna do tacos. So y'all, just like that, we just diced up all of that veg. Diced it all, right? We just diced all of the veg. Y'all didn't, did I do that? Did I do that? KendyK, you be trying to do too much. That's the problem. That's the problem. So now let's go ahead and cut up this squash. Squash is good too, raw. It's a big old squash. Well, I like my squash a little. I don't know what I was thinking. Squash is really good raw, and so is, I prefer zucchini raw better than I prefer cucumbers. I'm just doing a rough chop on this stuff over here, y'all. Give me just a moment. We're back. Looks like we're back. There was an Amber Alert going out across the phones and things. Mom of 3 boys. Options. KendyK, all those veggies mixed with ground beef over rice or cauliflower rice would be good too. You telling me something now, friend. Thank you. Thank you. You are telling me something. That, y'all are giving me options. Thank y'all for these options. Because this, see, I knew we were family. I knew the village would have my back. I knew it. I just knew it. Someone said, KendyK, you might as well go live. During your lunch hour. You might as well go live. So let's just put a few of these bell pepper strips in here. And I'm going to use frozen diced onions. Or maybe I'll put some of these green onions in there. These I'm just going to put into, I've already just diced those on my dicer just now. I'm going to put these in the freezer, put them in a Ziploc bag, and they're ready to go. Retaining all of their fiber and nutrients. Okay, let's go. Let's get it done. Let's get her done, KendyK. Man, you got me. So we've got 2. Be Well with Kara says she's doing a version of burritos. That's an option. And then Mama 3 just came in here in the clutch and gave me a whole new something to try. Just saute these veggies. Hey there, Budget Bliss. How are you, friend? Welcome. Welcome in. Probably just gonna put a little seasoning on these, and then once I finish my work day, I'll come back and cook these. Definitely leaving the peel on because the peel on is where the fiber is. Same thing with your apples. Leave the peel on that stuff. Pears, leave the peel on. KendyK, you done went and got the smallest bowl on earth. KendyK, you went and got the smallest bowl on earth. Y'all, that is fresh squash and fresh zucchini. Hey, welcome in, Misty. Now check out down on Misty. Now you talking about cooking? KendyK specializes in 5 ingredients or less. But down home Misty style, friends, she cooks over there. She cooks over there. Okay, y'all, so these are they. I think we're just cutting up these green onions. Everything has already been pre-washed before I started the live stream because this is just a midday live during my lunch hour. So, yeah, I make my own 2-ingredient fruit and veggie wash. So if you want it right now, I forgot. I'm just cutting off these ends for good measure. If I forgot to leave a link to my 2-ingredient fruit and veggie wash. It's 100% organic and 100% all natural. Let me get my fingers tucked under. My mama would tell me that. Girl, if you don't tuck them fingers under before you cut them off. Nothing like upping your, elevating your stir fries and your fried rice. That green onion hits different. And since we're here, we might as well just put some lemon there. Is that gonna worry y'all? It ain't gonna worry me at all. Cause I'm gonna let that stuff marinate. Give it some marination. I know, I've cut my fingers so many times. Hey Steven, welcome in. I'm cutting these all the way up to the to the meat of the matter, y'all. Well, actually, it started my eyes to watering. So we're gonna stop right there. Y'all, I thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for being here. Let me say hello to everybody. Vicky's World. Thank you, friend. Y'all check out Vicky's World. She's got some great new content. And I love she does these beautiful blankets, these beautiful personalized crochet blankets. So check out Vicky's World of Chaos. Be Well with Kara. Thank you for being here with me. Life with Wanda. Thank you for being here. Life with Wanda. Grant's Faithful GLP-1 Journey. And Living It with Sandra James were all featured. Well, let me be clear. Our Creator Spotlight was on Life with Wanda. Down Home Misty Style. Thank you. Simply Debbie Sue. Grant's Faithful. GLP-1 Journey. Hello there, Mama of 3 boys. Steven. Oh, I love your puppy, Steven. Welcome, Allison Map. And Budget Bliss Journey. Let me see. I hope I didn't miss anyone else. I think I got everybody. I got everybody. And y'all, let me see what I'm gonna put on these veggies so they can marinate while I finish my workday. This is one of my go-tos from McCormick, roasted garlic and herb. Try some of that. This is a brand new one. Shake, shake, shake. Shake the devil off. Shake, shake, shake. Shake the devil off. Y'all remember that song? Shake, shake, shake. Shake the devil off. In the name of Jesus. Shake the devil off. Y'all don't remember that song? Sunshine Band. I'm telling you, everything you need for life, you can learn at church. And y'all, I'm going in with some onion powder. And I'll put some fresh onion, some frozen onion in here too, to go with those fresh green onions. Thank you for the hearts. And friends, I'm just gonna put a lid on it. We're just gonna put a lid on it. This lid is very big. That's not the lid. All of these lids have a, all of these bowls have a lid, but I don't see it. You know. So let me show you. Go right here into my knife drawer. And friends, this can be anything you want it to be, including a lid for your bowl. Just like that. Just like that. So I buy those little plastic caps. It can be a processing cap if you're conditioning or moisturizing your hair, or it can be saran over your bowl. Just like that. So friends, that's what I'm doing. Let me see if I got any more ideas for a quick dinner. Yeah, a little bit of EVOO, extra virgin olive oil. I didn't pull out any olive oil, but thank you. Honey, I have too many lids. I really, it's spring cleaning in June, y'all. It's spring cleaning. We got a few days left before the first day of summer, but it's spring cleaning, and I really do need to go through my lids and things. I need to go through and flush out some of this older, meal prep stuff, because many of my meal prep bowls and things are just too many servings now. I'm eating, maybe a cup and a little bit more, a couple more spoonsful than a cup at a time. So, y'all, I thank you all for being here. I'm not going to keep you long. I'm going to go ahead and finish up my lunch, which is some fresh blackberries, and this is Greek yogurt. And I did add some local honey to it, trying out a new beekeeper in West Tennessee. And this is Sweet Bee honey. This is her honey from her hive. Her hives, I should say. And y'all, I'm going to be out here. So thank y'all for joining me. It's KendyK all day. Let me see. Let's get us some music and take us on out of here. Let's see. I need a little bit of music, like 25 seconds worth. Do y'all mind staying here with me? So I can add an end screen.
Hear what I say. Let me tell you about KendyK. Hey, hear what I say.
Appreciate everybody that hit that like button.
About KendyK. Everybody
I'm glad I went live.
near, so I can tell y'all about this here lady called KendyK all day. She's locked in and she's gonna win. She likes to get in the kitchen and do her thing and go shopping, showing us the things she brings. KendyK is a walker and she's a talker. She talks about hot topics.
Thank y'all. Hey there, Brenda Huckabee. You made it in, friend. Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
So stop by this way and vibe with KendyK all day.
Y'all have a great day on purpose. Goodbye for now.